Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. One of the most popular XRP analysts on the entire planet is comparing XRP's potential market with Ethereum's potential market cap peak for this market cycle. And, you know, it's just the case that the types of, I'll show you the levels in just a moment, but the types of levels being discussed here, they always seem impossible until one day they actually happen. You know, tell somebody a decade ago that Bitcoin would eventually be worth about $68,000, most people would have thought you were Looney Tunes. But things happen fast in crypto. And these levels that this analyst is talking about, as far as I'm concerned, look, I don't make price predictions, but absolutely within the realm of possibility, potentially even this market cycle. And it's big, and it would be life-changing for a lot of people. And I understand how people can begin to feel distressed over time because investing in crypto, there's so much stress for so many people. And I understand why. Investing your real money, seeing that just swing around all over the place, sometimes violently to the downside. I understand how people can start to feel a bit worn and stressed, all that. But at the end of the day, having conviction in what you're doing and setting emotion aside is of the utmost importance. And the opportunity truly is here. So I want to share with you perspective from a number of analysts that I follow within this video, but things are looking good. And actually, XRP, I'll tell you what, over the last 24 hours, it's behaved phenomenally, in particular when you compare it to the likes of Bitcoin. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos all up on the internet about crypto-related stuff, but just as a hobby and just for fun. As I record this, XRP is at 86 cents. Bitcoin is down to $48,540. Market cap for the asset class down to 2.33 trillion, and Bitcoin dominance at 39.36%. And here is the Crypto Fear and Greed Index at 24 out of 100, indicating that your typical little lemming out there, typical retail speculator, is in extreme fear, which probably isn't going to surprise freaking anybody, right? Look at how fast things can happen, though. Here's a 24-hour chart for XRP. 24-hour low, 84 cents. 24-hour high, 94 cents. And by the way, this change happened quick. You can see here at 3:40 a.m. today, XRP 84 cents. Fast forward 20 minutes, here you can see 4 a.m., 94 cents. Jumped up 10 cents in 20 minutes. And it's been trending back down a bit. But you just wait until XRP really does go on its run. Because I'm telling you, man, I was here in 2017 and saw it run from 22 cents up to almost $4 in about 2.5 weeks after ranging sideways for over half a year. And so my bet continues to be the same as it was in early 2018 after the XRP bubble fully inflated near $4 and then popped. My bet ever since then is that one day, at some point, XRP would hit its all-time high and then enter a new realm of price discovery, which is another way to say that would be that I was betting, even after that bubble popped, that another one would inflate and that it would be bigger and even more substantial. And I spent years accumulating XRP with that plan in mind, and all the short-term volatility does nothing to change my conviction on that. That is still my bet. Here's a tweet from chart analyst Credible Crypto, and this is from June 10th of this year. Check this out. June 10th. It's all about time frame. I'm still pretty confident Bitcoin will chop between $30,000 to $60,000 over the next few months, and altcoins will run wild. At the same time, I'm also expecting short-term relief on Bitcoin dominance, which means initially altcoins may take a hit against Bitcoin. And so let me just pause to note that's pretty well what has happened. We haven't seen wild run for most altcoins to this point. But certainly Bitcoin dominance, you may recall, it did end up ultimately climbing despite the low Bitcoin price action that we saw over the summer, which scared many people. And I had people screaming at me that we were in a bear market. And Moon Lambo, when are you going to just admit that we're in a bear market? And I was like, when we're in a bear market, I'll admit it, but we're not. And so then Credible Crypto retweeted that today and wrote the following. This aged well. 6 months later, and we are still chopping between $30,000 to $60,000. We are about to start the alts will run wild part. Bitcoin dominance saw some relief first. Altcoins took a hit. Now it's time to dump dominance to Goblin Town and send altcoins to Valhalla. Bitcoin. So wouldn't mind seeing that in the least, So look, I still don't know who's right. I'm just as fascinated as you, and just in terms of is the Bitcoin top in? Most people don't think so. Most people think that you're going to see this thing drag out further than any previous crypto cycle. The blockchain backer does think that the top for Bitcoin is in. He's the only one that I follow that thinks that. So I don't know who's right. But either way, again, all of them do believe alts are about to go freaking bonkers. Take a look at this. Because how bonkers. I actually shared this tweet. I think I shared it in the video yesterday, but it's worth repeating here. This is also from Credible Crypto. The best is yet to come in this bull market, and it starts with this recovery. If you weren't here in 2017, you ain't seen nothing yet. The next 6+ months will be absolutely epic. And then somebody asked Credible Crypto, XRP $20 to $20 still on the table? ? And then somebody jumped in and wrote, this was never really on any table to begin with, unless hopium. Now you can thank the crypto gods if $7 at all. So you can see people feeling a bit defeated out here, right? And Credible Crypto did jump in and wrote the following. Ethereum hitting $10,000 is the same as XRP hitting $20 in terms of market cap. No, it was never hoping. Folks, just for a little frame of reference here, so Ethereum's at $4,154 with a market cap of $493 billion, so $500 billion. XRP, clearly artificially suppressed in terms of price action thanks to the SEC going after Ripple, claiming that XRP is an unregistered security of Ripple. So the market cap for XRP currently is only $41 billion. But, there's a time not long ago when Ethereum's market cap was less than that, less than $41 billion, and now here it is at about $500 billion. And that's at $4,156. So if you're talking about $10,000 Ethereum, which doesn't sound bonkers to me. I don't know. Again, I don't make price predictions, so I don't know if that's going to happen this market cycle. But that certainly doesn't seem bonkers from here. A little over a 2-fold increase, 2.5-fold increase, something like that. So, I mean, basically what you're talking about is Ethereum having a market cap of over $1 trillion at that level. Well, Bitcoin's already done that. And I said years ago, back when it seemed impossible, I said there will be individual cryptocurrencies that will have $1 trillion or multi-trillion-dollar market caps. And that was before it had ever happened. I was saying that at the bottom of the bear market. I was like, yes, of course this is going to happen. Why would it not happen? This is the bear market. That's what I was saying back when we were in a bear market in 2018. And I said it won't stay like that forever, obviously. And so the idea of XRP never being able to get to that level, $20, you're saying XRP, do you really think it will never have $1 trillion market cap? It's just off the table, not going to happen? My gosh, like some people, I don't think they understand how big this asset class is going to be and that the whole damn thing's moving in tandem right now. And then on top of that, even if you think that the tandem part's going to break away sooner than later, well then how about utility? Does that freaking matter? Because this asset class is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and XRP is genuinely useful and actually being adopted, which is a rarity in the world of crypto. And so that's why when I saw Credible Crypto talking about the idea of $10,000 XRP, $10,000 Ethereum and $20 XRP, which is about the same market cap, I'm like, yeah, that doesn't seem bonkers at all. And some people just don't seem to understand this. So then this guy that said that we'd be lucky if we got just $7 XRP, he wrote back to Credible Crypto and said, for now, Ethereum $10,000 is hopium. By the way, it's only a 2.5-fold increase from here, roughly. And he said, this needs to happen, and then XRP needs to catch up. Seems like hopium squared to me. Would love to be wrong. Credible Crypto wrote, maybe to you. I think Ethereum to $10,000 is in the bag, frankly. And don't forget, folks, XRP and Ethereum were really fighting for that number 2 spot. There was a time when XRP, last market cycle, was number 2 in terms of market cap. And if you think that can't happen again, you're wrong. So if Ethereum's getting up to those levels, I sure as hell think it's possible XRP could. Again, I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold anything. I'm not making an actual price prediction, but in terms of, is this in line with reality? Yup. That doesn't seem wacky to me in the least. And take a look at this too, because I've been talking a lot about how well Ethereum's been performing because Ethereum in terms of market cap, it's the number 1 altcoin. And it looks, according to all the analysts that I follow, to be seriously primed to just go on a tear. And so the blockchain backer, there's a tweet on your screen I'm going to read, but he's not actually saying quite that, but he is pointing out something that I still find interesting nonetheless in terms of Ethereum market dominance. Check this out. If there is such a thing as dominance resistance, then Ethereum is mere ticks away from the dominance it was at when the bull market for Ethereum ended in 2018, according to CoinTrader Pro using CoinMarketCap data. 2017/2018 United States dollar bull market top equals 22.26%. 22.26% market dominance for Ethereum, and it's currently at 21.96%, so pretty well there. So, what's going to happen here? Because I'm telling you, I don't know 100% of what the blockchain backer thinks about this, but it's fascinating to see that is actually where it is right now. In particular, considering that from what pretty much every other analyst that I'm following is saying, Ethereum seems poised to continue running to the upside. In fact, there are some analysts that are so bold, and I'm not sold on this idea, I've talked about this. There are some analysts I've highlighted that are so bold that they think Ethereum this market cycle is going to flip Bitcoin, which nope, I don't think that's going to happen. It's because I've seen humans behaving about the same as in previous cycles. I don't think that it doesn't make sense. Money starts at the top, invested in Bitcoin, then it kind of trickles through the rest of the space. So yes, you can have individual cryptocurrencies pop off, but man, I have a feeling that the forces that be would take action if there were such a threat, in particular this market cycle. Just saying. Here's a tweet from chart analyst Love Crypto. And this is from this morning before Bitcoin started tanking, and it did get down to as low as $47,456 to within the last 24 hours, so today. But he tweeted out expecting $45,800 in the short term, so noting that he was expecting some downside action. Here's a tweet from chart analyst Kaleo, who yesterday indicated that he was kind of expecting more or less the same thing. He wrote, still expecting one more flush to somewhere around $48,500 or so, then run it back turbo. So indicating that he was expecting to see what we ultimately did see, and then he thinks it's going to blast off. So we shall see. Take a look at this from chart analyst Michael Vandepop. This is interesting. Something interesting to watch is the fact that EOS, XRP, and some older coins are bouncing upwards in a decent manner. Might signal something. Yeah, and so I'm watching for this. Most cryptocurrencies have not run. We haven't seen alt season start, but it is interesting to see how well XRP has behaved within the last 24 hours, in particular relative to Bitcoin. And you got to start wondering, when are we going to start to see random altcoins blast off? Not that XRP would be the next one to just go, enter price discovery. Historically, it's been towards the very tail end of the market cycle, so I'll not be surprised if something like that happens again. But still, it is interesting seeing this behavior. It doesn't look like the entirety of the market is in a bear market, regardless of what your expectations are for Bitcoin. Chart analyst Michael Vandepop also tweeted out the following. Bottoms take time. Unfortunately, they do. And we're getting close to it with Bitcoin. After that, we'll get another big cycle in 2022. All good. And he also tweeted this out. I think markets to bottom out during this month, as the majority is coming to the conclusion that we aren't going parabolic now. Big breakout Q1 2022, including alt season. Ethereum pairs to focus, as goal is to outperform Ethereum this cycle. A peak bull cycle Q2, Q3 of next year, 2022. So he's another analyst that does believe in the lengthening cycle, and he believes early next year, that's when we're actually going to see the alt season as a result of the lengthening cycle rather than in December. Because 4 years ago, right now, things were getting pretty freaking bananas, if you ask me. Here's a tweet from chart analyst DIY Investing. Most people genuinely think we started the bear market and that if we pump again, it will immediately get faded. Perfect recipe for the blow-off top where the bears will magically decide they are diamond-handed holders just in time to buy the top. I wouldn't mind seeing that, honestly. Well, think about it. When did the laser eyes and the diamond hands start, those concepts start getting bandied about? Well, earlier this year, near that local top. All these new people jumping into crypto, oh, we've got diamond hands, until the prices start cratering, and then your diamond hands turn into paper hands and everything falls apart because emotions. Well done, everybody. And then he, DIY Investing also tweeted out 4-year cycles, lengthening cycles, spinning cycles, light speed cycles. It's all the same. we're getting one more magnificent pump to close out the run. That I'm 99% sure of. Yeah, and so that is what I'm seeing from every analyst that I follow. And he also tweeted out, altcoin season is almost here. While Bitcoin shows more and more weakness, we are seeing a flippening amongst the alts. This is the moment we have all been waiting for. Yep, and so whether or not we've already seen the point or the top for Bitcoin, I mean, I care a little bit, but it's mostly irrelevant. Alt season is coming. We're going to have that euphoric blow off top if history repeats. That's what matters most to me. And there's already so much money in the space that even if we don't see more pour into Bitcoin first, there's still plenty that can cycle through, including into XRP, resulting in life-changing wealth for those participating. But I'll go ahead and wrap up there. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.